Welcome back to the channel, and this is Ben Acts here again with a new video. And I got a request for this video from a friend. He asked me to make a tutorial on how I work on colored hair. So this video is a tutorial on how I work on colored hair. If you have anything you want me to make a tutorial on, you can put down what you want me to make a video for on the comment section, and I'll try my possible best to make video on that. So let's get through the video. So this is a reference picture which I'm working on, and it's a work which I've done already. It's on my Instagram page. If you want to see the finished work, you can check my Instagram account. I'll put the link down below on the description, so you can follow the link and you will see the finished work there on my Instagram account. So when you're working on colored hair, just make sure that whatever the color of the hair is, if the hair is blue, make sure that the base color is a dark version of that blue color. If the hair is purple, make sure that the base color is a dark version of that purple color which you are using. So from the reference picture which I have here, the hair color is purple. So make sure that the base color which you have there should be a dark version of that purple. Now the base color that I have here is black. I put down black there. So if you want to see how I actually put down the base color here, you can check my previous videos, which the video is titled the sketched. So once you check the video, the last part of the video has to do with how I worked on the putting down the base color for the hair. So what I will do is I'll take my brush, and I'm using Autodesk version 3.7.6. so this brush here, I love using this brush. I've been using this brush on most of the pictures I've been working on. So I use this brush for the hair. So you have to take a dark version of your hair color and put it down there. If you like, you can open the reference picture and pick the color there anyhow you want to do it, but just make sure that the base color should be the dark version of your hair color. It's either you create a new layer or you lock the transparency of the layer which your base color is on. So to lock the transparency, you just have to click on this lock here. Once you click on the lock, it's going to lock the transparency of that layer. My layer is already locked, the transparency is locked. So now I'll open the reference picture. Let me darken this a bit and start coiling this around the edges. So why you're not seeing what I'm doing is because the reference picture is above the base color layer. So that's why you're not seeing what I'm doing, and why I did that is because I want to know where the purple color stopped on the hair. So that's why I put down that layer at the top of the base color layer. So as you can see, I'm just following around the edges. So that's just how you go about it, and I'm just like turning my hand, making like a coil on it. So now after doing that, I'll just make the entire part of the hair to be that same color. So this is the first step you do. You either create a new layer for it or you lock the transparency. Any one you do will work better. So after doing something like this, the next thing you do is you pick a color that is a little bit brighter than the base color, which is the purple that I have there. Now for this one, I'm going to create a new layer for it. I'll increase the brightness of the color. After increasing the brightness, I can do the same thing, opening the reference picture and try coiling it according to how it is on the reference picture. So this is what I'm getting. So if you feel like the color is a little bit bright, I'll just freestyle this. If you feel like the color is a little bit bright, you can later on lock the transparency back. So the reason why you lock the transparency is for the colors to stay within the reference picture. So as you can see, as of when I was working on putting down the base color here, the color wasn't going out of the base color layer, which I already painted as black before. But when I'm on this layer here, as of when I'm putting down, let me show you what I mean. When I'm putting down the colors here, they are actually going out of the base color. That's because I didn't lock the transparency and I'm putting the colors down on a separate layer. So take note of how I arrange the layers. So after getting something like this, you just keep on increasing the brightness a bit. So what I said earlier was, if you feel the color is a little bit bright than how you want it, you can just lock the transparency back, reduce the brightness a bit, and you take a hard brush, then you just do that. And if it's a little bit dark, you want to increase the brightness, you do the same thing, lock the transparency, and you do that. So after that, what I will do again is creating a new layer above. So take note of how I arrange my layers. I have the first layer here, the second layer here, and a third layer here. So that's just how you take it. After that, I'll get a color that is a little bit brighter than what I have on this layer, so a little bit brighter than what I have on that layer, and go to the new layer. And what I will do is I'll take the same brush and coil it there. So if it's too bright, you can reduce the brightness and coil it. So that's how you go on working on a coily hair. So you can apply this same principle on working on different kind of hairs. It will come out just fine. The hair is going to be just fine. So that's how I worked on colored hair. It's not that hard, I'll say. So if you want me to work on something, or you want to see how I work on something else, you can just put down what you want to see. Or if you want me to make video on it, so you can just put it down on the comment section, and I'll try and go through it and work on that. So I can lock the transparency and reduce the brightness of some places. I want to it should look a bit 3D, so I can for this, I can say I'm done with the top part. I just freestyled the top part of it. So I can still go back to this other layer for this part of the hair and pick a color, no, not black, pick blue, but the dark version of it, and come picking the same brush. So I'll just come here, look at the layer which I'm on, that's the second layer. Then I'll just put down this shade. Is freestyling, I'm just freestyling this. Do the same here, then go to the layer on top, increase the brightness a bit, and down this light here. So you can use your soft eraser and blend the colors. You can blend the colors with your soft eraser there. Let me set this right. I don't want any gradient there. So I can just increase the brightness again a bit and make some tiny strokes with it. That's on the third layer there. So and make sure that you are looking at the direction of the hair from the reference picture so that you get how the hair movement is. So just put that in mind. So this is how you work on color here. Is basically simple. What you do is you make sure that your base color should be a dark version of the color of the hair which you're working on which is on your reference picture. And the next thing you do is you increase the brightness of the color a bit, and you put that down on a separate layer. Then you increase the brightness again and put that on a separate layer. Now the reason why you do put those things on a separate layer is because whenever you want to make some changes, it's going to be easier for you to do that if they are on a separate layers. But if they are on the same layer, making changes is going to be difficult for you. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for staying to the end of the video. You can check my Instagram account at benarts to see some of my works there, and also I'm open for commission. If you have any artwork you want me to do for you, you can just text me. I'll check that, and yeah, we can work together. So I'm out.